Hang on. Are you slipping into Islamophobia? Because you're going to have a trouble.
Who has mentioned Islam?
God.
It's something that I'm not ready necessarily to be open about or upfront about, but it has to do with gender. Oh my God, this is a lot.
It doesn't matter if today you say, hey, I'm non-binary, and in 2 years' time you say, no, actually, I don't feel that way now. That is your journey. Yeah.
That circle jerk there was like, oh yeah, it's your journey, and you know, and
the one with the shoulders, the guy or girl, whatever, is very nice. I don't know how to refer to him or her.
Big Brother suggests you refer to Danny as she when in drag and he or they when not.
It gets confusing. Okay, she, just a nice person.
oh God. No wonder the poor man is confused. I mean, how old is he now? 70 odd?
Probably.
Yeah, I think this man is in his 70s, and I'm not surprised that he's confused.
But he knows enough to have to ask. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone is aware. Oh, I better at least ask. And what is so chilling about this, in my opinion, is Big Brother comes from 1984.
Exactly, and Big Brother is telling him, "I suggest that you do this." And yeah,
like they're just like, it started out as kind of a parody, and we're going to appropriate like the idea of Big Brother's watching over you,
and now Big Brother is actually the real Big Brother in the house.
It's absolutely hilarious. Like, and just to have to follow those stupid rules. I mean, I haven't seen any of the rest of this, so I just wonder, like, do some drag queens get offended if you don't call them she when they're in drag?
I have no idea.
I mean, surely it must be a thing. I remember when in 2020, when like, a lot of my friends were into RuPaul and stuff, and like, I never called drag queens she because I just kind of felt it was kind of weird. And I remember if I said he, people would kind of, there'd be a little like twinge in people's eyes, but no one ever challenged me on it, because I guess like they don't officially identify as trans women, although we're seeing a lot more divert from that.
Jewish people, when they usually come to this country, believe, do in Rome as the Romans do. Do not come to this country if your aim is to change everybody to your way of thinking. There are other people...
Hang on.
There are... What?
Hang on. Are you slipping into Islamophobia? Because you're going to have a trouble.
Who has mentioned Islam?
God.
I'm
getting out of this one.
Okay. It's getting dangerous.
No, don't misunderstand me.
I actually agree with the man. If you are going to move... well, I've lived in 5 other countries than Iceland, and I've always had to learn the language. I've always had to, integrate into the culture where I am. I think it's just a reasonable request. I don't think it's unreasonable what the man was saying.
Yeah, me too. And I mean, it shows a lot for how she jumped to Islam.
Oh, well, this woman is obviously suffering from brain fog because of wokeness as well. So yeah, F her. Sorry.
You said in Iceland that it's not a high immigrant population. I mean, do you have much immigration from, the Middle East or North Africa and like?
Unfortunately, the woke left women brigade are absolutely hell-bent on importing as many Palestinians as they possibly can for some reason.
And has that started happening?
Yes.
Wow.
And it's causing problems already.
Really?
So, yeah.
I hope, I think it's really dangerous when you have such a small country do that, because you can change the fabric so quickly.
Very, very quickly. They are saying that because Icelandic women are not having enough children, I think the birth rate now is only 1.4 or 1.5 per woman. And with the immigration that we have at the moment, we will be outnumbered by 2050.
Yeah, it's the same estimates in lots of countries. Like, you can't... Yeah. It's unconscionable that because it's a very quick decision, but then it's a permanent decision that you may never be able to come back from. You know?
That's it. I think we need to wake the fuck up now. You know, people in the West in general.
Yeah, I feel like it's starting to happen more, but it's just whether we can overthrow the political class is the other question. Okay, so this next one's a bit longer, but it's quite amusing.
Jojo, you were writing secret messages to Chris last night.
Yeah, she was actually, yeah.
What was the secret message?
It's something that I'm not ready necessarily to be open about or upfront about, but it has to do with gender and how do I feel. And I'm let's put it this way. Oh my God, this is a lot. This is a lot.
Is it?
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot.
She's all right. She'll get there.
I'll be fine. Essentially, you have female, you have male. I've met a lot of females, love them, don't feel like I'm them. Met a lot of males, love them, definitely not them. Met a lot of people in my life that are non-binary. And these beautiful non-binary people are who I feel the most like. And it's, I don't know, it's not something that I want to say about myself yet, but it's something that is confusing. And so that's probably why we're talking about it last night.
You all right?
Yeah. We're all good. It's a great conversation. And one that I shouldn't be scared of having, but I just haven't had it.
Why shouldn't you be scared of it?
No, I think just because I don't know myself all the answers, you know what I mean? And so I think we're good. It's great. There's nothing to do, nothing to change, nothing to think about, nothing.
Good.
No different way to think of anything, you know what I mean? Everything stays the exact
I'll
same.
get you on a CU.
Yeah.
I've been in this community for a while.
It's a good place.
And then recently I've had my partner, this best friend, and through them I've also met 20 people who are identified as non-binary, which is just like, I'm not that, so I just am. I don't know, it's I feel like them. You know what I mean? I feel like that group of people.
Right, just like you're just who you are.
I just am, I just exist. I just don't want to say it and then realize that it's not and take away from people who are. You want to be
definitely,
and I want to be respectful, and I don't want to say it and then have people assume, and then
It doesn't matter if today you say, hey, I'm non-binary, and in 2 years' time you say, I don't feel that way now. That is your journey. And
yeah, that's also okay as well.
Because I want to talk about it, I just don't know how.
You have to get it out as well.
Yeah, and it's confusing.
Give me a hug.
I love you. Thank you.
I love you. And even when we're not here, I'm always here.
Thank you.
Oh my God. The thing is, I've been saying this for years now. It's like they took, what these people are, when people are talking about all these genders, when did we decide to take the word personality and change it to gender? It's like, I mean, and that circle jerk there was like, oh yeah, it's your journey, and even though you change your gender in 3 years, it doesn't matter because it's your journey. It's like, okay, can we please be based in reality here? You are a woman, you're a tomboy at best. Yes. You have a quite prominent masculine traits to your personality. You're a woman, and you still have some feminine traits to your appearance and your personality. It's just like, grow the fuck up. It's just a fucking personality. It's you. Celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The biggest thing that comes to mind with me for this is just the level of self-indulgence and self-centeredness is just so off the charts.
Well, it's the narcissistic element in all of this. You have to think about most of these people are suffering from some sort of cluster Bs. I'm not, I'm not, honestly, I swear to God, I'm not even saying this in a bad, I don't mean anything bad by it, but this is what I am picking up when I look across that spectrum of people. It's just like there's so much stuff to unpack with that group of people. beyond gender or their self-indulgence.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, because obviously we can sit here and laugh at this and it is funny. And I particularly like this Liverpudlian guy. Like he's a perfect just character in it, because you just needed someone to be like, girl, it's your journey. If you identify differently, it's your journey. It's like it was cast perfectly. But I think the problem with stuff like non-binary and trans men in particular is you have to kind of poke fun at it to uncover the ridiculousness of it and the sexism behind it and how these people need to get over themselves. But at the same time, these are people that we're looking at who are desperately looking for meaning, and they are lost,
This is the thing, and I know that we have touched on this as well during our chat here now, but this woman is also suffering from deep internalized misogyny.
You think?
And it's just so sad, seeing all these women feeling that they have to flee womanhood for some reason. And I think that's really sad. I hope women can actually start celebrating women and different women. That's what equality should be. We can be different women and we can be different men. My masculinity is not the same as yours, and I don't know how to experience masculinity in any other way than my own. So it's just so silly. It's overcomplicating things. This is just the material reality. I am a man. I can see I'm a man. I don't feel like a man. I just know that I'm a man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I wonder, because with every generation we get people like rebelling from their elders, right? So I hope, hopefully it doesn't overcorrect too far, but I hope we have a future generation of youth who actually reject identity politics, reject this,
I think that generation is emerging. I can feel it. I can see it in my my siblings. They have quite a lot of children, all from the age of 12. Well, actually younger. My nieces and nephews span the age range now from like 10 till 40. Yeah, 40 is my oldest nephew, and I can see the generational shift happening within that group of nieces and nephews, and I can tell you right now, the young ones that are coming, they're going to be fierce and they're going to rebel against all this nonsense. So I'm actually quite optimistic of what's to come.
Yeah. As long as it's not like, oh, now everyone's right wing. Like I want it to be. What I'd love to happen is critical thinking is like trendy. So if someone just feeds you an opinion, the trendy thing is to be like, well, I haven't done my research. I need to. That's what I'd like to see.
Well, this is the thing. We are in the 21st century, and there are a lot of things there are a lot of things happening in advancing technology, and who knows? We might be seeing a future. We might be in a future 10 years from now, where universities are maybe even redundant, because how people are actually consuming information and educating themselves is probably subject to big changes in the coming years.
They've even without that, they've left themselves vulnerable because they've become activists, right? So.
Yeah,
some of them.
I just hope people will get out of this group thing, because I think that is the most damaging thing people can do, is like locking themselves in a group, losing their sense. This is the thing, losing their sense of self as well, because they are like submerged into some sort of a group thing. It's awful.
Well, I think you see it with some immigrants from South America. In America, who've been in far left regimes, and they're like Trumpers, or they're, you don't have to be a Trumper, but they're libertarians. So hopefully we'll see a shift.
I think we will see a big big tsunami of libertarian youngsters coming up now in the next decade or so. And I'm all for it, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too.